This is a 20-minute beginner yoga class focusing on gentle core work and menopause relief. You will need 2 blocks and your mat. Through yoga, we can find relief from symptoms like hot flashes, mood swings, and fatigue. Our practice today will include poses designed to enhance circulation, reduce stress, and foster a sense of inner calm. Come to a cross-legged position on your mat. Let's take some gentle breaths as we approach our practice today with kindness and acceptance, honoring our body's wisdom. Inhale and sweep your arms up overhead, parallel with your ears. Draw your shoulder blades down and back as you extend your arms up. Exhale and bring your right hand down to the mat a little bit away from your hip. Extend your left arm up and over to the right in a side bend. Gaze forward toward your arm or straight ahead. Rise up to center with arms extended upward. Exhale and we'll repeat this on the left side. Both hip bones should remain grounded to the mat. Rise up to center and we'll switch our legs. Arms are still extended. Exhale as you lower your left palm to your right knee and place your right hand next to your hip. Twist to your right. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale and come back to center with arms extended. Let's repeat this on the left. Right palm on left knee, left hand to the side. Inhale and come back to center with arms extended. On your next exhale, bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Let's take 4 or 5 breaths here as we lift and broaden our chests forward. On your next inhale, switch your finger position and we'll repeat. Release your fingers and bring your arms up overhead. Exhale and fold forward over your legs. Breathe here. Wherever your tension may be, with each breath, let it go. Rise back up and take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring your knees together. Then extend your legs forward into staff pose. Flex your feet. And maybe shake your legs out a little. Quiet your legs and take a few breaths here as you lift your spine. Bend your right foot over your left leg. Bring your right elbow to the side of your right knee. Twist to the right. You can have your palm down or bring your palm up facing outward. Feel the gentle stretch in your left side as you breathe into this pose. Release back to center and shake your legs out, then we'll repeat on the left. Come back to center and take a breath or two. Sweep your arms up overhead. Fold forward from the hips and place your hands where it's comfortable for you. On your legs, on the mat, or grab your feet. Let your head hang heavy and let your shoulders relax as you breathe here. Back to center and take a breath. Grab your block and place it between your bent knees. Squeeze your knees together. Maintain that same knee engagement as you straighten your spine and slightly lean back. With extended arms, interlace your fingers in front of you. Breathe here. Shift to the right. Maintain a straight spine. Shift to the left. Knees engaged. Continue to breathe. Back to center and switch your fingers. Repeat to the right. And to the left. Breathe into those ab muscles. Back to center and hug your knees to your chest. Take a breath here. Straighten your back and extend your arms forward. Squeeze your knees together. Instead of having your arms extended, you can rest your fingertips on your knees. Hug your knees, breathe, and let's repeat. Hug your knees. One more time, extend your arms forward. The trick is to maintain that straight spine. Release back to center and hug your knees. Move your block long ways and place your left arm around your knees. Place your right hand to the mat. Keep squeezing your knees together as you twist to the right. Back to center and take a big breath here before we repeat this on the left. Release to center. Place your block to the side and extend your legs forward. Shake it out, then sit up tall in staff pose. Place your hands on the mat, straighten your arms, and lift your chest. We'll take 4 or 5 breaths here. Shift your palms several inches behind you with fingers pointed forward. Straighten your arms while you lift and broaden your chest. Breathe here. Release and we'll move into Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet together in front of you, close to your hips. If this feels tight, feel free to place a block under each knee. Grab your calves or ankles. Sit up tall and create a long line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Breathe here and relax your legs. Let gravity lower your knees closer to the mat. Begin to flutter your knees up and down, butterfly pose. Bring your knees together, take a deep breath, then shift forward into tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Create a strong core by tucking your navel towards your spine. Take a breath or two here before we move into a cat-cow flow. Inhale as you lift up into cow pose. Exhale as you round down into cat pose. Let's move with our breath for 8 or 9 more rounds. Back to tabletop. Let's sit back on our heels for a moment and shake our wrists out. Now shift back to tabletop. Flex your toes and lift your knees a couple of inches off the mat. Take 4 or 5 breaths here, keeping a strong core with your navel lifted. Release, shift back for a second, then let's repeat. Lower and shift back, and we'll repeat one more time. Release and sit back on your heels, and we'll do a few wrist circles. Now let's shift forward to all fours, then lift our hips up and back to downward facing dog. Keep a slight bend in your knees if you have tight hamstrings. Spread your fingers on the mat and pedal your feet up and down. Lift up on your toes, then down. Settle into your down dog by sinking your chest downward and lifting your hip bones up. Inhale and shift forward into plank. Lower your knees and bring your hands slightly forward. Shift forward, then up into cobra pose. Your arms are straight and your chest is lifted forward, creating a slight back bend. Your chin is lifted and your neck is relaxed. Lift up and back into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up behind you with your foot flexed, three-legged dog pose. Lower your right hip bone so it's parallel with the left, and keep a slight bend in your left leg if needed. Bend your right knee and bring it forward toward your elbow. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Repeat this 3 or 4 more times, moving with your breath. Lower your leg back to downward dog. Shift forward into plank pose, then down to all fours. Extend your right leg behind you with your foot flexed. Breathe here. Lower your leg and push back into down dog. Move forward into plank pose, then lower your knees to the mat. Shift forward into cobra pose. Then push back to downward facing dog. Lift and extend your left leg up behind you. Square your hips and flex your foot. Shift forward and bring your left knee to your elbow. Move with your breath forward and back. Return to three-legged dog and lower your leg back to downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank, then bring your knees to the mat. Lift your left leg behind you with your foot flexed and back straight. Lower your leg and push back to our last downward facing dog. Now lower into child's pose. Extend your arms forward and perhaps rest your head on a block. Stay here for as long as you like. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.